What is your favorite anime?
Dog, I'm wearing it. Dragon Ball Z. R.I.P. Akira Mama. Can't pronounce the name correctly at all. Greatest stepfather of all time, Piccolo. A lot of people think that Goku's a good father. You're delusional. He's dead most of the time. He's not a good father.
LKD. All right, my name is Emmanuel, here with
Rashad.
Hazuki.
LeBron.
Dink.
Gio.
Philly. Don.
The Magician. Mystic Music. Jay.
Kia. Stella.
Edwin.
Adama. I forgot my name. Kiro.
Hero.
It's a secret.
Crocodile. Mr. Prince.
俺はミスタープリンス。
What is your favorite anime?
Ooh, that's gonna be tough. But favorite anime number one, it has to be Kuroko's Basketball because I'm a big basketball fan.
Okay. And why should someone watch Kuriko's Basket?
It's the best sports anime in America and Japan.
Okay. What do you like about it?
The character development, keys, Minarima. Even though Minarima is my favorite because he's a shooter, all of them are so great. Like, especially the powers they have. Like, you know, Minarima with the 3-pointers, Akashi with the Emperor Eye, Aoyami with the crossover, like he's Allen Iverson. Yeah.
And the zone too?
And in the zone too, all the zone. Oh yeah, man. I can't get enough of Kuroko basketball. I gotta hang it up one day on my wall.
Mine's Berserk.
Berserk. Why Berserk?
I don't know, it's just badass. I think that's just my all-time favorite since I was little. I probably shouldn't have watched it when I was little.
Since you were little?
Yeah, I got exposed to it young, and I was like, what's happening? Like,
Oh, dang, that's crazy. Why should someone watch Berserk?
you should read it. It's the best.
Read it, for
Yeah,
sure.
For sure, yeah. But watch the 97 one.
The 97 one, so where's that? Yeah, not the CGI 2013 one.
No.
I would have to say Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I could cosplay majority of the characters. I did Merrick last year, regular Merrick, Yami Merrick. Sometime in the future, I would like to cosplay as Arcana, but I would have to get a suit tailored and the mask too.
Okay. And why should someone watch Yu-Gi-Oh?
Because the character development. And not only that, there was an episode where Yugi won a duel with a real-time strategy that could possibly be used.
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Okay. Why should someone watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood?
It's short, but it's also finished, and they bring together like all the side characters. They don't really forget about any characters. All the plot lines are finished. It's a classic.
That's true. It is a classic.
Well, a man of 1,000 plans. I like the anime of 1,000 episodes. One Piece.
Okay. And why should someone watch One Piece?
One Piece is great because it's all just amazing separate little stories that interconnect, and every single one has its own charm and theme. It's one of those things where it's like, it's daunting, but you take it piece by piece. There's fun stuff. It's like every month I'm watching 30, 40, 50 more episodes. It's gonna keep me busy for some years to come, but in a good way. It's all phenomenal, so.
That's really good. Good answer.
Samurai Champloo.
Ooh, that's a good one. Why should someone watch Samurai Champloo?
Nujaviz. He was the artist behind a lot of the music there. Hats off to him and him passing away and everything. But he's the leader of the lo-fi music genre. So it was ahead of its time.
Dog, I'm wearing it. Dragon Ball Z. R.I.P. Akira Mama. Can't pronounce the name correctly at all. Greatest stepfather of all time, Piccolo. A lot of people think that Goku's a good father. You're delusional. He's dead most of the time. He's not a good father. Let's not talk about GT. He's a kid. How can he raise another kid?
Anyway, why should someone watch Dragon Ball though?
If you want to go with a good basic starter anime, if you go with Dragon Ball Z, it's a good start. You're going to have a good time. Good character development up until the later series. It gets a little weird. But those first arcs, gold. Up until Cell arc, gold. You're going to have a good time.
Up until Cell arc, you don't like the Buu
No.
No?
All right.
It went on way
That might be my anime hot take, is I never got into the Buu saga as much.
It would be probably Blue Lock.
Oh, that's my guy. Blue Lock. Why should someone watch Blue Lock?
Well, I would personally say if you like sports like basketball or soccer, football, however you want to put it, I feel like it'd be very entertaining because there's always happening. And, people are like they have kind of powers but not really, because read the feel Isagi, my God, yeah. So yeah, I feel like it's just a very fun anime, and it's very short right now because they're not caught up with animating all of this. So yeah, I think it'd be good.
Okay, that's a solid pick. Yeah. So man, are you want to join in on our video? Sure. I'm here with
Jamal. For one thing, as you can see, I have like, the fairy tale emblem. That's one. I'm a long-term Pokemon fan since like I was a jit, like, the size of your knee. I also got into Gundam like some 10 months ago. And the other one, I'm a huge like Fate fanboy since like 2017.
Evangelion.
Ooh, why Eva? Because I'm mentally unstable.
And why should someone watch Evangelion?
Because they're depressed and unstable like me.
That's fair.
My favorite anime is Naruto. It's my favorite anime because the story is just so deep and it teaches so many life lessons. And if you're going through traumatic experiences, you can relate to the characters like Sasuke, Itachi, Naruto, Gaara, stuff like that.
All right, let me ask you this. Do you think Boruto is a kid show?
Technically it is, by the rating, yeah.
That's a fair statement.
Yeah.
If you're talking pre-time jump, it's a kid's show. If
Yeah,
you're talking
the
after
early
time,
episodes of Boruto reminded me of a kid show so much.
I agree.
My favorite anime is Samurai Champloo.
Why should someone watch Samurai Champloo?
I'm just saying, Jin from Samurai Champloo, that's all the reason there is. I'm just saying.
Okay. What do you like about Jin?
I don't think this is gonna be PG-13. You have to watch it.
Okay.
He's got the charisma, he's got leadership skills, he's secretive, but he still cares, You know that kind of guy?
One that I actually just finished was Attack on Titan. It's actually the first one I ever watched, first one I ever started. He got me into it. It's one of them that at first I didn't know if I was really gonna like it. It got pretty violent right off the bat, but after watching it, it's definitely not like a lot of other animes that I wouldn't say fall into tropes to make it sound bad, but it has a more realistic appeal to it that really feels hopeful more than anything, even though it imposes a lot of grief for those that watch it. Especially early on, we saw all of our characters, I won't spoil too much, but it sure shows that we are very mortal. And going forward, it just puts a very hopeful twist on things, even though it goes the direction that it does. I feel like being able to get through it and really to just appreciate the way that Isayama has kind of built up these characters. I know a lot are kind of skeptical about the ending, but I found it to be just a complete journey that really does, like I said, just bring out the hopefulness in the world that is otherwise very cruel.
Awesome, man. Yeah, that's a good answer.
Right now, it's My Hero Academia.
My Hero, okay. Why should someone watch My Hero Academia?
You know what? If you like superheroes, then you'll definitely enjoy it. I do like the messages it gives out. There's some dark moments, but there's a lot of light in it too. So I like the messages that it gives out. Plus, the fights are pretty cool. At least I think so.
I'm gonna have to go with Berserk on this one.
Berserk, okay.
Berserk. It's something about Guts' story, how he came from the dirt all the way. It raises himself up to be one of the most scariest swordsmen ever in the land. And even if he got beef with, Griffin, he's not gonna lay down to, take all this bull crap with him,
Yeah.
I love Guts' story. And for him to be that big, to wield a sword that large,
Yup.
finesse.
He must have been training with Saitama or something.
Dog.
One Punch Man must exist somewhere in that universe somewhere, because no way he can lift up that heavy metal rod there. That he did.
With one arm, too.
One arm. He just
Was swinging
he's
around
swinging
an
it.
I-beam. Just killing people with an I-beam.
Put him in a fight against Cloud. I want to see how that
Dog.
matchup is going to go.
Yo, that's a good.
Cloud versus Guts. I would love to see that fight.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Why should someone watch JJK?
JJK is very fast-paced, a lot of lovable characters, the fights are amazing, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
I'm actually gonna go with two answers. The first one, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I think what I really love about it is its zany and corny nature. Kind of like a little bit like the original series Star Trek, which is how corny it is. But at the same time, you also have such a really cool, unique art style. And honestly, in my opinion, Araki has got to be one of the greatest artists of the 21st century. And just, even though the plot is relatively straightforward and simple, just the character development and just that feeling of really wanting to be with the boys, And JoJo's has kind of changed me in a lot of ways. Honestly, really made me want to get into cosplay, and I've started working out because of it. I remember my goofball friends over here are like, "Oh, you have to be porn ref," and I'm like, "Well, it's time for me to work out." And then the other anime, which I would consider to be a close second in terms of favorite anime, One Piece.
Respect. Why do you think someone should watch One Piece?
It's just so zany in the way the art style is portrayed and the world building and the storytelling and just the thought of friendship and just the fact that old cartoons like Looney Tunes are a big inspiration for it. And even though I'm still very far behind in One Piece, I've been enjoying every second of it. And since working out, I've been cooking a lot and
let him cook.
I've kind of embraced Sanji a little bit because I've really enjoyed cooking a lot, especially since I've been working out.
That's so awesome.
And I've really come to enjoy those two shows.
I need to say something, just the fact that it's like, yeah, like working out now. You have the JoJo bod working out, you have One Piece fueling the cooking, and it's just like full cycle anime here, just fueling just the entire body and spirit.
Like anime can literally change your life.
Yeah. You know? It's amazing.
That's awesome.
I'm floating in the fountain, love of my life, where's the love of my life? I'm rising out of darkness in the sunlight, wake up in the sunlight.